few years ago, I met with a client who told me that, Anne, my first experience to buy property in Nigeria wasn't okay at all. Actually, I lost money, and when I attempted the second time, my house got demolished. I felt very sorry for him. You know why? Because the person that we're talking about, after having a long conversation, I discovered that as a first-time buyer, he actually missed out on knowing some first-time home buyer tips. So today, I'm going to share with you top 10 must-know tips every first-time real estate buyer in Nigeria should be aware of. Now let's go dig into this. Today is episode 3 of our HTH Talk Room, and it's going to be an interesting moment. So if you have your questions, start rolling them at the comment section box, or you wait until after the video and you drop them. So now let's get it started. The first thing you should know is the land title of the property you are interested in. What title does it have? Is it a CFO? Is it a governor's consent? Is it an decision? Is it a gazette? Is it a court judgment? What title does it have? That you should know. Secondly, you should be thinking of making your due diligence. What is due diligence? Verify the property if it's good or not. Thirdly, you need to have some key questions you want to ask before getting this property. You need to know a lot of things like location, who is the owner of the property, is the person reselling, is the person the first owner, so many things you might want to know. 4, the role of a real estate agent cannot be overemphasized, and that's because every real estate agent that is experienced can categorically tell you sometimes when a property is good or it's not. Most of them have done search over the years, and they keep learning one or two, to upgrade themselves in the business. You need a professional agent through your real estate buying. Now let's go to the fifth one. Fifth one is very important. You need to be considering hotspots, especially places like Lagos. You want to get property in your village or in Lagos, and you want that property to appreciate to about 30 to 50% in a year. Now, you will not go to your village and expect that. But if you get it in Lagos, in some key locations, definitely that is possible. So you need to consider that. Now, let's go to the next one on our page, which is number 6. Now, for you to think of a property that you like, in some cases, you need to have what we call negotiation tips. If you're good at negotiation, you might get something good out of it. There are some properties that are really non-negotiable because the owner knows the worth of the property and will not remove a dime. So when you come across properties like that, you don't have to get yourself worked out. All you need to do is to have it in mind that yes, you really like this property, and if you try the negotiation skill and it's not working, what do? You rush it because it's actually good. 7, hidden cost. I hear a lot of clients tell me, what is the hidden charges? What's the hidden cost? Most times these are what we call statutory fees. They are fixed fees that you need to pay so that at the time you are taking possession of your land, you have all your documents in place. I always say this: you buy a car, you did not put plate number, and then the car get missing. How would you trace the car? Is it through the engine number? That's why I always say you have to get your car and get all the papers to the car so that if anything happens, you can hold on to the paper and then get your car back. That's how it is to land or house. When you buy any of this, you need to ensure that the documents you have used to purchase everything is set and they are all in your name. And with that, you are truly the owner of that land or a house. Now let's move to the next one, which is number 8. Financial option. What are the financial options you are thinking as a real estate buyer to fund your house or your land? Is it through mortgage? Is it through your salary? Is it through your savings? Is it through a particular investment you are moving into this? Well, all of these things need to be sorted by you. Now let's move to the 9th one on our list, which is common red flag. What are the common red flag you need to check and you need to spot them? Let me give you an instance. When the person told me that my house got demolished, I felt really bad because most houses in Lagos are still seated. But before a house gets demolished, it's either the house is built on a wrong path. Maybe the house is built on a drainage system, okay, or the house is built on a government land and then government has come back for their land, definitely it's going to be demolished. So you have to avoid this kind of common red flags that you see. Sometimes these lands are cheaper than the location. For example, if a location is selling for Abidjan right now, we have 40 million naira land, and you see a land in Abidjan 20 million, won't you run? That's like half of what is selling. So you have to be thinking of all these things and be sure if this is what you want. Don't be too happy to get it, because sometimes it's just the pathway to lose money, and you wouldn't want to lose money. Now, number 10, long-term investment tips for growth and profitability. As a first-time home buyer or land buyer, I know you're thinking of where to actually fix in your funds that can generate so much for you. Well, I'm just going to surprise you with something. You can actually invest your money in land or house or an investment scheme, which makes it all easy for you to gain more in a short period of time. Now, a lot of people want to grow when it comes to real estate investment. They don't want to be stagnant, but because they are conversant with HTH Talk Room, they can't just miss it at all, but to get it right. Now that you're watching this video, I hope you have been able to know the 10 must know tips as a first-time home buyer. Well, if you think this video has really helped you, remember to do a thumbs up by liking this video. Remember to drop comment below. I will be there at the comment section to see what you have to say. And then we are very conversant on our Instagram, so please follow us, turn on your notification bell, and remember to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified anytime we drop a video like this. Honestly, this is a video you should not miss. Please, if you haven't watched the previous episode, what are you waiting for? Go watch it, and then you need to watch the next episode to this, because it's going to be all about everything real estate, and I'm sure you are going to be enjoying every bit of it every week. See you next week. Bye.